Yo, yo. Stream is over. We're now behind the scenes. I just ended stream. And I'm gonna mess around a little bit more with Shadowverse. Probably a few tutorials. Maybe a little bit of practice. Maybe a little bit of deck building. Maybe a little bit of deck pulling. Either way, this is gonna be an exclusive for you guys. I'm not gonna have the cam up, and I might not be on the mic very much, to be honest, because I'm mostly just relaxing, guys. So I guess this is for the hardcore chillers that just want to chill with me. And, you know, just see what I'm up to, I guess. This will be exclusive for you guys on the VOD channel. So, yeah. If you're here, it's for you guys, right? Appreciate you for subscribing or just you know, stopping by for the video if you don't subscribe. Either's fine. I'm gonna have my mic on, but I'm not gonna be in front of it. I'm gonna lay back. I'm relaxing, guys, you know. This is a cool down period before I head to bed. So, you know, you guys might be able to still hear me from where I'll be at. I'm not sure, but we'll see. If you can't hear me, I apologize. Don't think this video will be too long, but it might be, who knows. I really just want to try out a few of the tutorials so I can try out some of the different crafts and see how they work and stuff. I kind of got a feel for it from the first Shadowverse, because I did play it for a little bit. I never got too far into it, but I had a rune craft deck actually that I really liked playing. But unfortunately, I'm not sure that play style will still be available for runecraft in this game. So I'm not going to assume it will, but we'll see, I guess. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm going to stretch and I'm going to grab my phone. Which is partly why I won't be on cam, because my phone is my cam. But anyway, I'll be right back. A few moments. All right. Hold on a second. 1 second. Um, turn on this baseball game. And I kind of just spoiled it. I just spoiled it. That's crazy. Let's start. It was like 6 their time. Guess so. Yes, it. Bro. You guys hear that? Got it. That's funny. It's really getting picked up by my mic. I didn't think it would. What? Bro, what is going on? Shohei pitched tonight. I wonder how he did. I kind of saw how he did. I was scrolling through social media, and I kind of saw something. So I kind of spoiled it. Unfortunate. Bro. No, I hate this app, bro. It pisses me off. Sorry guys, give me a few more minutes to get this right. Crazy. Alright guys, you guys might hear the game in the back. I apologize. MLB, don't sue me, please. '98, bruh. First pitch. '98 second pitch. Oh yeah, he feeling good, huh? Bro. Alright, so I paused it. So you guys, I'm trying to focus for you guys. Okay, but what I was about to say was, did the game start earlier than it was supposed to? Or was it always supposed to start at that time? Because it looks like on the app, it says it started at like 6 local time. But I thought it was supposed to start at like 7 local time. Maybe I'm just tripping. Just tripping. What's beginner? What's this ranked? Oh, ranked wins. Master level 100. Play 1,000 followers. Eight out of 185 feats.
I will fulfill my mission.
Wow, they got her standing there like this, but I can't be the only one think that. This is a crazy. If I link Shadowverse, right? Do we get something for doing that? We get something for it though? Your supplies again? Starter bundle. If I get a legendary and it's a legendary that I already have, and then can I get it like vials for it or whatever? Like basically, I don't know, what was it called in the first game? I think it was called dusting or whatever. Like, why dust it? Like, first of all, can I dust it? And if I can I dust it for a different legendary? Or they're not gonna give me full legendary value? Guess I'll wonder about that when I get it. Or maybe you can't get double. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Theme store. $40. Is this good? 3 legendaries. I just noticed that. I wonder what is better to buy on, a Steam store or iOS store? Probably same price, huh? $80 for 5,000. I think that's the same price, right? Same price as the original game, I think, right? It's interesting. I was wondering if they were going to try to change like the prices, or like change the prices, whether it be raising or even lowering, right? Guess they said they already had a good balance for what they wanted, maybe. I don't know. Special deals on crystals on the website. Why? Because they don't have to give part of their part of their earnings. They can keep their whole earnings. Are these leaders or are these just emblems and these just emblems and sleeves, right? Leaders are here. Sleeves. I'll be honest, I haven't really found that one card that really sticks out to me. It's like a card that I really like. But I mean, it's super early, right? I'll probably change eventually. In the next day or two, right? Oh, these are premiums. It's just certain ones you can buy. Oh, these are the maybe not actually. I was gonna say they're the legendaries, but I don't think so. Some of them might be, but this is one. This is $1.60, and you get 10 packs. It's crazy. Obviously, that's a good deal, right? How much does a pack cost? Costs 1,000 thingies. So if you do, so that's only 8 packs for, so it's like a pack per $10? Is that what I'm thinking? Am I adding right? Let me add rewards, additional reward. What is this? Oh, this is the these are other leaders, right? Did leaders always have? Well, I think some of them did. In the first one, I was thinking like, did they have cards? Like the leader cards have? Cause you know how like Yudi was a leader, but she also had a card. I think they did that in the first one too, or some of them. In fact, I think some of them started off as cards and then they became leaders later, right? They started off as followers. The additional reward and the lucky chest may be traded for card pack points. Excuse me about that. Excuse me as well, guys. Just behind the scenes. I probably have yawned on stream too, but I try not to, right? Sometimes if the stream goes really late, then I might. But here behind the scenes, I'm not gonna hold back too much. This is a very lackadaisical, very casual setting. First trade will take 250 points. Second trade onwards will take 200. So I'm at 10 points. Why does it say 350? Once enough card points have been accrued in Legend, right? All additional reward. First trade will take 350. Bro, what? Why they make this just so confusing? Am I just tired? Like, am I the only one that thinks this shit is mad? The way they're explaining it is super convoluted for something that's probably not even that convoluted. But it's just the way they're saying it just doesn't make any sense. Or it's hard to understand for no reason. The additional reward in the lucky chest may be traded for card pack points. So the first time I get a lucky chest, I can trade it for 250 points, right? Is that what they're saying? I don't know. This is super confusing. I do see the lucky chests in 240 packs, but I seriously doubt I'm gonna do it. Like, I don't think I'm gonna get that far, right? Ticket exchange. How do you get tickets? You just get them out of packs randomly? Or is that part of what they were talking about here? If it's so, then I'm never gonna get any of this stuff. Why are some of them, are these like gold? Are these cars or are these leaders? Like, I'm so confused. Okay, leader set. Wait, go back. Okay. Leader set. The way he looked. Okay, but how do I get exchange tickets? The daily deal is only only 50. The thingy is for freaking. Wait, it says 10 bundles. What are the bundles? Details. There's at least one silver, gold, or legendary card in every pack. I didn't know that. Every card has an 8% chance of being animated. And one legendary every 10. We already knew that. Oh, there's the exchange ticket. Exchange ticket 4. Why is card 8 different? The legendaries are 1.5%. Exchange tickets are even less. .06%. I mean 0.06%. I mean, when I was getting those golds, I was hitting 6%. Kind of crazy. Car 8. Why is car 8 different? Oh, because it's the one that's guaranteed. Okay. 92% silver. So the golds I was hitting were 6%. It's not that bad. I didn't realize how this is not that lucky, right? But I was kind of getting a few of them. I guess if you have 8 per. And then if you have 2 packs, that's 16, right? Then that's basically, like, if you don't get one every 2 packs or so, then that means you're unlucky. Alrighty. Oh, they're specific? Bro. So wait. Those other ones weren't leaders? There's only 4 leaders here. So the 4 are the ones I was talking about were the leaders. Legendary. There's 23 legendaries? Bruh. not good. There's 3 legendaries per. Oh no. Which ones do I have? I have Kage Mitsu, and I have damn, there being 3 per? It's crazy. Did the original game have 3 per? I feel like the original game, it was just 2 new ones per, right? And some of them was even 1, right? Or am I tripping? Maybe standard might have had 3, which is what this will be kind of replacing, I guess. I don't know, 3 is crazy, man. Like most things would have like 2. That's wild because I mean there currently are almost as many legendaries as there are golds. That's crazy. There's only 14 more golds than there are legendaries. I wish I played Shadowverse when it first came out so I could compare, but I really have no idea. There's only 37 silvers? Really? So there's just as many silvers as there are gold? And then 45 bro. These silvers and golds and stuff have any like, I guess I'll know when I go to build a deck. Like, do they have deck restrictions? But yeah, see, like that's what I was thinking too. Like, what is this? As a repeat. Like, you think about it, there's 3 golds. I mean, there's 3 legendaries. There's 5 golds. 5 silvers. So that's 13, right? And then however many bronze there are. Bronze? Oops. Oh, I can scroll with this. Okay. I'm dragging it like I'm dragging a freaking, like I'm dragging like a mobile, and I could just scroll with the right stick. By the way, I'm playing on a controller, guys. This game has controller support. I don't know if the original one had controller support or not, but it's cool that this one has controller support. Because to be honest, I was not expecting that. But anyway, so it's 5 gold, 5 silver, 3 of what's it called? Legendary. And then 6 bronze. So 13, 19, right? That's what we're looking at, right? 3 and 3 is 6, right? So 5, 5, 6, 3, 19. So we have 19 of each craft, right? But that's 19. That's 19 as far as like 19. What do you call it? You guys tell I'm kind of tired. I can barely think. All right, so that's 19 of like oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't get it out. Hold on, guys, 1 second. Now my nose is bothering. You guys ever get like I don't know, like you have like sinus issues because it's springtime and there's a lot of fucking pollen floating around in the sky and then it bothers you and shit. So I'm kind of getting. I heard like stuff like Benadryl or stuff like that could help. But I never use that stuff. To be honest, I don't really use medicine a lot at all. Which is probably weird, right? Probably unnecessary. But this is how I am. I don't know. And now I've gotten used to doing that, so now it's like, even now it's like when I get like a headache or something like that, like most people, they get a headache, they'll be like, well, let me take some medicine, right, to make my headache go away, or, you know, make me not feel it or whatever, you know, dull the pain or whatever you might want to say. Not me. I get a headache, I just got a headache. I'm gonna just feel it until it go away. I don't know, it's weird. I don't know. That's just the way I am. Same thing for like a stomach ache. You know, people might take medicine to like get rid of the stomach ache or make it feel better, make your stomach feel better. Not me, I'm just, you know, I just got a stomach ache. Like, I don't know, it's weird, I don't know, I guess because I feel as though if I don't know, it's not totally true what I'm about to say. But I guess kind of in the back of my mind, I think about it. Like, I don't know, I just think about like how I feel as though if I take medicine for stuff like that, then I feel as though my body will get to the point where it kind of depends on it, I guess. Like I kind of always kind of think about that in the back of my mind. Like I don't want my body to get to the point where it needs it, right? And by need it, I mean like my body can't handle dealing with stuff because every time something happens, I just take medicine and get better. Instead of just letting my body just handle it. I don't know. It's a weird way of thinking. It's probably not even true, right? It's probably me just torturing myself for no reason. And I could just take some medicine and feel better, right? But that's kind of just how I just think about it. And so that's kind of what makes me kind of shy away from medicine. At least it kind of is now. But when I first started doing this, it was just, I don't know. It was just, I've never been someone who has a lot of medicine on hand anyway. So it was like kind of just a situation, I guess, like a situation that's just happened, right? Just happens just because. But now that it has been happening more, also kind of have that other thought in my mind. But anyway, give me 1 second, guys. I really need to try to clear my nostrils because they're struggling right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice. Like I'm kind of just talking through my mouth. I'll be right back. Ready? Alright, I'm alive. But yeah, so we figured out there's 19 cards per craft, right? Not counting the neutral cards. But those are, that's with like all uniques, right? That's not repeating a single card, right? Obviously, you're probably gonna repeat some cards. I think you could probably have up to what, 3, right? Certain cards. So that's would not include all of that. It would just be 19, right? And so I'm wondering, like, how much diversity. You know, I kind of want to do a few pools, guys. I probably shouldn't. Should we wait till a stream for that? What I'll do is I'll do a few tutorials and then I'm probably gonna end. Kind of getting a bit tired, to be honest. What is this? Battle Pass. Battle Pass. Who is this? Oh, it's a leader. The card style. To be honest, this leader is not making me want to buy a battle pass. Neo. Can I see the original card? Guess not. Ignominious backward. Create a new deck. Super evolve a follower 2 times. Play any 10 card. Practice match. Link my data. Clear prologue. Clear any of the deck tutorials. I want to do the spell runecraft? Wait, spell runecraft and earthright runecraft. What? There's different types of runecraft? That's what I was getting at earlier, by the way. I don't know if I actually said it or not. But by counting up the numbers, I was saying I was wondering how much deck diversity it allows for within one craft, right? Like, is it just basically one deck per craft right now? You know what I mean? Because it's not that diverse, right? But this is like, it's talking like it's possible for 2 different types of craft right here, right? It's interesting that that's the only one that they, well, no, they did artifact and puppetry here. Maybe so, huh? Dragon crab. I wonder what they consider like the difficulty. Like what makes them say that this is hard? What do they consider hard? Like they mean like hard to play? Or it's just hard to win with? I guess that's kind of the same thing. Like hard to play effectively, which means it's hard to win with. What's Earthright? I feel like her design out of all the leaders right now is probably the best one. For me anyway. Although I guess she doesn't look too bad either. She has a decent design. Anyway, let's try Spell Rune Crab.
Medium rare or well done.
These stages are crazy.
It's a game. Enjoy yourself.
It's a game. Enjoy yourself. In this session, I'll show you how to use a spell Rune Crab deck. Oh, it's one of those cards? I'm gonna clay gold. This music is wild. Wait,
I swear by this very sword.
this Rune Blade trick, she gets stronger as you play card spells. I was looking at her stats earlier and I was like, why is she only 1/1? I didn't read her abilities though. So she can work for both then, huh? She works for both spell boost and Earthright. And she even lets you choose which one you want to use. So if you're doing spell boost, you would choose one. And if you're doing Earthright, you would obviously choose. How do you, can you can't like, maybe it's just because it's maybe it's just because it's tutorial. Oh, you pick it immediately. Dazzling Rune. I don't know, I've been trying to like, I said this earlier, like how I haven't felt like a card has been calling me. Like, I had one card, it was actually Rune Crab too, I believe. it was like a really cool, like I like the art for the card, and I like the card's abilities and stuff. So I like the play style of the card, and I like the card's art. Like I feel like when you find stuff like that, like that's a big deal for games like this. It makes you want to play more, right? So that's kind of like what a game like this should be going for. It should be making you try to like you should be falling in love with a car, right? Like, yes, this car was made for me type thing, right? We want the spell book.
Nothing can outshine me.
Bro, she's 4-4 now.
Sorry, but my teachings are tough.
Oh, it shows it. Remember I was saying, wasn't I saying that before? Was that for spell boost I was saying that for? I was saying like, do they show you how many times or whatever? Might have been spell boost, I don't know, was it spell boost? I'm trying to think what it was, if it wasn't spell. But anyway, I was saying like, do they show it on the card or whatever? So you can keep track. Zero. How did you get double? How did that happen? Is this from something else in my hand? X is 4 now. Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was like a card like this where it was like X something. But I forgot what it was. I forgot what X was. I think it was like the oh yeah, that's what it was, the combo, right? How do I see the combo? Can you see the combo on here right now? Probably not, huh? How many cards for a deck is 40, right? So if it's 19 cards per craft, you can have almost, well not almost, you can have 2 of every card. In theory, right? Well, you're probably not gonna do that. 2 of every car, and you can have some left over. Cause that'd only be 38. Well, actually, probably not, cause I don't think you have all. I think you only have 1 legendary, right? Unless I'm misremembering, which is possible. Might be multiple legendary. I don't know if you guys remember this car. I think it was a legendary. It was either a legendary or a gold. And it was I think it was a neutral car. But it was a car of this chick who, she had like 2 sides to it. It was a very in-depth car. Because it was like basically like 2 cars in one. And one of them was like moon, and then the other one was like sun or something like that. I don't know, was it the sun? Or maybe it was something else. But anyway, she used to like, you could like switch her. This is on Shadowverse 1, by the way. But you could like swap her form at like when you summon her. You could choose which form to summon or whatever. But anyway, when she would die, she would basically just return the very next turn. Like every time she get killed, she would just like basically just revive the next turn. It was crazy. It was a crazy card, but it was a lot of fun to play. And it wasn't even really like, I'm sure people who play Shadowverse probably know which card I'm talking about. But I might not have made that good of a explanation. So maybe they don't know what I'm talking about. But I feel like I explained it well enough to where you can kind of probably figure it out if you know the card, right? But yeah, that was crazy. It was crazy. Because it was like, one of them was like kind of like defense / healing. And then the other side was like an attack side, right? But no matter what, she was basically immortal because she always came back. After dying, she would basically just come back. I can't remember if she came back to your hand or if she just went straight back onto the field. I think she came back to your hand. And she was like pretty low cost. So it was easy to just keep playing her like turn after turn and then still do other stuff afterwards. It was crazy. It was a crazy card, actually. I remember I won one fight literally just because of that card. Like one battle I was doing a match, and it got to the point where he just, and it was weird too because like I was doing stuff like I would like equip her with things. Well, not equip her, but like I would power her up, right? Using like different like spells or like artifacts and stuff. Like I would power her up in certain ways. And so even though she like normally would have like not that much attack or defense really. I actually think she might have been a 1/1 originally. Maybe a 1, maybe just a 1 attack, and then maybe she had like a few defense. But either way, I was like boosting her attack and stuff, so she was like a headache. Because I could basically kill anything on the field because I had her boosted her attack so much. But at the same time, even if the enemy had a strong attacker on the field that could kill her, it's like, okay, you killed her. Or even if I just wanted to kill something that was on the field, right? That was getting on my nerve. It's like, it basically made trades very favorable for me, right? Because you're losing this strong follower, but my follower just comes back to my hand the next turn and I can play it again. So that's what was happening during this battle that I was fighting this dude against. It was crazy because I just kept doing that. Like, he would kill her, or I would just use her to like get rid of some strong enemy on the field that also takes her out at the same time, so I would just trade. And it was crazy because he couldn't do anything. And her play cost wasn't that much. It was crazy. It was actually wild. I had taken a video of it, but I'm sure the video's gone at this point. It was a streamable vid. I don't know if you guys know the site Streamable. Because I took the vid on my phone because I was playing on my phone at the time. But the fight was going in such a weird way. And I just so happened to just say skip it, and I just started recording it, right? It was crazy. I wonder if it's like cars like that on here. Probably not quite yet, huh? Probably gonna wait before they start doing stuff like that. Make sure they get the game in a somewhat decent spot. But yeah, that wasn't even my favorite car. That was just a car that I just liked to use because it was strong. My favorite car, I'm not gonna tell you guys my favorite car, but I actually think it might have became a leader. It might have become a leader later. I know when I first played, it was not a leader. It was just like a strong. It wasn't even like super strong, but it was strong. Like, it was a strong car, don't get me wrong. But it wasn't super strong. I don't even think it was like, well, actually I think it was a gold. I was gonna say I don't even think it was a gold, but I think it was a gold. If it was a gold, then I guess it was pretty strong, right? Most golds are pretty strong, right? But yeah, it was a fairly low cost gold. I think it was like a 3 cost, maybe 4. I really like that car, and I really like the art for it. Haven't quite found that yet here. But anyway, enough yippity yapping. Going down memory lane. I don't know if you guys know what card I was talking about that keeps coming back to your hand after it dies. And it has the 2 forms. It was a chick. I think one of the forms was like a moon form and the other one was a sun form, or maybe not moon, maybe it was like, well, not moon, but obviously the first one was moon. It was definitely moon. I think it was moon. I think it was moon sun, that's what I want to say it was. But maybe it was like moon and something else. I don't know. And then it also like, I'm pretty sure it also healed you, right? It either healed you or it healed itself. Or like its own defense went up or something. Something like that. Some kind of mechanic like that. Some kind of mechanic dealing with defense that increased. And I don't know if it was either for the leader itself. I want to say the leader. Maybe when it died, it healed you. I think that's what it was. It healed the leader on death. So that was another part of the whole thing of like trading and stuff. Was that I was also healing my leader of any damage. So not only was I getting a favorable trade because I was killing their enemy, but mine would be back in my hand the next turn. But on top of that, I was also healing my leader. It was a crazy card. That was a crazy card. And that was just the one side. I don't really even remember what the other side did. I think it was more of an attacker. So it had like more, because the side that I was talking about, it only had like one attack base. But the thing was that I was boosting it with like spells and stuff. Or like boosting it by putting other followers out that boosts the attack of followers, stuff like that. So I was making it stronger than it actually was. But yeah, it was crazy. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know, leave a comment and all that good stuff. Not only can we reminisce together, but you guys can also, you know, help a brother out, you know, because comments and stuff are good on YouTube, right? I don't know, I'm not a YouTuber really. I don't know about all that stuff. I think that's the way it goes, right? That's the way it goes. Like, comment, subscribe, as they say. To get the good YouTube experience. Anyway, I'm done yippity yapping. As you can see, it deals X damage to an enemy follower. Yeah.
Distant faith shattered.
More Sparkle!
Enhance is that's basically just like a like an evolve, except you use your play points, right? I think that's what it is.
I'm here to spread the love.
Repent.
What? You think I shine too brightly?
By the way, you guys see it went down again. Huh? That's really playing that one spell, right? Wasn't there a card like this? And I think there's probably a few cards like this, right? I feel like this is a common thing in RuneCraft, where they have cards. Because actually, I feel like one of my other cards that I really like was kind of like this. But except it started at like 15 or something like that, right? I think it was called like it was like a library or something like that, right? I loved that day. I don't know if you guys know what deck I'm talking about. You probably do if you're a Shadowverse player. That's the time when I was actually playing, when it was around, when that deck was around. So probably a long time ago, right? The Shadowverse players would know, right? But like, I think it was like a library or something like that. And when it got low enough to be used, Or maybe it started at 20. It started at like something high, something crazy. But by the time you could use it, it was basically like a one-hit kill or something like that. Like that's how strong it was. So it was basically like you were putting your opponent on a countdown without them really knowing. I mean, they probably knew, because, you know, pretty much everybody that was running RuneCraft was probably running that at that point. But yeah, it was like this Blaze Destroyer, except it was like once you play it, like you just win, basically. Because it did, I don't know if it was like an actual, I don't think it was like an actual you win, right? I think it just did like damage. But it did like 15 damage, maybe more. Might have did 20 damage. I think it was 15, man. I don't know. But it did a lot. So imagine using that on the enemy, right? It might have been 20, actually. Maybe I should look it up. Cause I kind of want to know, like, what was it? But I know it's a lot. And it was basically like you won, right? Cause it ain't nothing you can do. Like, this isn't Magic the Gathering. Like, it ain't like you can, like, you can't instant counter, right? So if you use a spell and it kills them, like, it just kills them. Because there ain't nothing they can do about it, right? If you got the play points and you got the thing and you got it down far enough so that you can use it, then you win. So it's basically like you get like 8 turns in or so. But the crazy part about that deck is that while that was the good part of the deck, right? The good part of the deck's power. Like, the deck was actually really scary even without that, right? Like, you could probably win a decent amount even without that. That was the craziest part about that deck. Like, that was a crazy deck, to be honest. It's wild that they, like, made that. I think that was cool, though. Because I like decks like that. I like decks that push your opponent on the clock. Even if they don't know, right? Although they might have known that one. Because wasn't it an artifact? Maybe it wasn't an artifact. No, it couldn't have been an artifact, right? Because you wouldn't have been able to use it. So they probably would just had a know just based off of what you're playing with. Just assume that it's coming eventually. But then you pull it at like the very first beginning of the game, right? If you get it in that first hand, that means everything you're playing from the very beginning of the game is just lowering it. Just like this Blaze Destroyer. Just lowering the how much you gotta pay and play points. And then once you get it down to where you can use it, it's over. Let's see, Blaze Destroyer now costs significantly this way. Yep. Even lower with the Crown Jewel of Spell RuneCraft. What's the Crown Jewel? And Engrail, Mysterian Duel. Oh yeah, that's what it was called, right? The Mysterian deck. Wasn't it? Maybe not. But it used a lot of Mysterians. A lot of them. Or maybe that's just RuneCraft in general. It spell boosts your hand 3 times? Right. That's crazy. I feel like spell boost kind of broken, right? Like even without all that other stuff that I was using for that other deck, like just in general, I feel like this deck could get out of hand, right? Really quick, like really quick.
Ready, Graham? Right behind you, man.
What the fuck is this? Bro. I wish I could like, I hate that the tutorial kind of pops up and so it's I can't like I want to be able to like scroll over these and look at what's going on, right? Like she's explaining it fine enough, right? But I still want to kind of look more in depth at some of the other stuff that's going on. Because I swear that my destroyer was getting extra boost, but maybe not. Also, meanwhile, you see this chick is at 10-10, bro. See what I mean, like about how this deck can just get out of hand? Like, come on, what are you gonna do with a 10-10? Like, you basically just gotta have removal, right? You have to have removal. But imagine something like this, but instead of 10-10, it's now a card that costs like 10 play points, and if you use it, you win. So that means in 5 turns, you win. That's what that other deck that I had was like, which is crazy. Like, you see this and you look at this, you be like, well, this is pretty much a you win, right? And it kind of is if it get on the field and can stay on the field, right? But if you got removal, then that's like the one weakness. But that other card, that library thing, that thing had no kind of weakness. Can't have a weakness to something that you can't do anything about. Like, like the most you can really do, I guess the weakness would be discard, right? With the shadow, I mean, I guess most, I was gonna say the Shadowverse have discard. But I guess most card games probably have some kind of a discard deck, right? I guess that would probably be the only weakness. Because if you got discard the card, then obviously you can't use it, right? But I don't remember any discard decks. I'm sure there probably were some though. It'd be weird if there wasn't, right? Although to be honest, I feel like discard decks kind of suck. I don't really like them. Mainly because I feel like they're kind of like, I don't know, like what's the counterplay for a discard? What's the count? Like I don't play card games enough to know like what are the usual counters for certain archetypes. Like for instance, a discard deck. What would be the counter for a discard deck? Now Blaze Destroyer costs 0 to play. On spell boost, yeah. I think it's an 8/6. Summoning and summoning. They'll boost your hand 3 times. That's crazy. This is a strong card. It's wild because it only costs 5. By the way, can I evolve this? What's 2 turns left? Is that how long before I can evolve? Is that what it's saying? What's 2 turns left? Oh, super evolve, right? That's a super evolve button. But it's 2 turns left, so it doesn't say the super evolve. That's what that is. I'm like, what do you mean 2 turns? That was throwing me off. Alright, it's a super evolve button because you get that at turn 7, right? In turn 6 if you're second. I feel like they did a lot for second. It almost makes it feel like going second might actually feel stronger than going first now, right? I assume going first used to feel stronger because you got everything first, right? What did they do for second last game? They didn't give second anything. I feel like they used to give it something, right? I just can't remember what it was. But yeah, second goes second, but they get evolution faster. They get super evolution faster. They get that extra what's it called? +1 play point. It's pretty interesting. Bro.
Defeat is not an option.
Just wasn't enough.
War. What's war? Wait, did I attack with this yet? This is and summoning, by the way. 5/5. It's crazy because they come out as a 4/4, right? At 5 play point. You're like, okay, well, that's not too bad. Not crazy or nothing. But then they also summon a 5/5 or something. Like, bruh. That's when it gets crazy, right? Not only is it a 4/4, but it's a 5/5 too. And then if you're far enough in, you can also just evolve it. Kind of crazy. can I attack with oh wait, I should have attacked with, shouldn't I have attacked with the evolve? I should have attacked them with the evolve, and then I could have attacked with this thing, her, right? Isn't this technically a misplay?
Strong.
The hell was that? Oh, now I can play? What? What's the end? Oh, that's the end turn, but I was wondering if there was a button to end turn. That's good to know. Alright. Increase X by 1. Deal X damage to all enemy followers? Bruh. He can instantly kill him. Meanwhile, she's just over here unstoppable. And she immediately attacks without counter. Bro, this is a strong card. What I got? Did we evolve? I kind of feel like it's not worth evolving unless you're going for like a win, right? Or if you're, I feel like the only time you should really evolve is when you want to get rushed, basically. Like you want to be able to attack something that turn instead of having to wait. And it's important that you do. That's what I would say my evolve points. Either that, or if I see that I can win this turn if I evolve, then I feel like that would also be like, that's the way I think about it. But maybe as I keep playing, I'll figure out like, no, there's better ways to do it, right? That's just how I think about it. Because I feel like otherwise you're not taking full advantage of it, right? Like if evolve allows you to attack something, then to use it on a character that can already attack something kind of feels like you're leaving part of the evolve off the table, right? Slow man armor. Reduce the cost of this card by 1. Select the enemy follower on the field, set his defense to 1. Damn, that's rough. This is a spell, huh? Weird. All right, this is at 6, so we could wipe the enemy out the field, which is crazy because this is crazy. I can see how this deck could really cause some issues.
Strong.
Wait, what happened? Why did it move the deck over there? I mean the hand. Is that what they meant by automatically? Calorie, yeehaw. What's war? Prevents enemy followers from attacking anything without war. So it's basically like a taunt. That's crazy. Does he keep that? Or is it gone? Looks like it's gone, right? Oh wait, this is not the add somebody. This is the add somebody. Add somebody's gone, right? Should we use it? Guess we could wait, huh? I mean, it's technically over already, right? Like, why am I even making
It's over.
Trial I must overcome.
That's cool. Rat Dragon Crab. Officer Sword Crab. Get a lot of gold, but how much is gold for pack? How much packs cost? Cost 500, so it's not really that much, right? I don't want to do this daily deal. Maybe I'll spend it. Maybe I'll wait till the next stream, I guess. What's this? What's the message? Hello? I can't fucking go in there. What's the message? Why can't I click? Is this our lobby? The guild lobby? Level up the guild to unlock different activities and customization options. Brand new guild trophy. Where is Why does this have a mark? Because it is? You know, obviously. Obviously I'm wearing it, bruh. But you can edit it. Where's the do we have a we don't have a
Shadowverse, worlds beyond, legends burn.
cool you can sit down and stuff. These lounges kind of remind me of like Fantasy Star Online 2. I mean not 2, 3. What were they talking about whatever. Okay, we'll do Prolog on stream. I'll do link your data once I'm done with everything else. Create a new deck will be later. Super Evolved twice later. Planning 10 cards later. On the practice match later. What's multiplayer? Also, what's arena? Is arena ranked? Packs. So 1,500 plus the 7 packs that I have for free. Will give me another legendary. Interesting. Look, it still says it. Why can't I click this? What is that about? Can't I click that? What is going on? I wonder if they're gonna end up doing the mini games that they, because they were originally gonna do like fishing and stuff, right? But I think they changed their mind. I wonder if they're gonna change their mind again and bring that stuff. Or if they just gave up on it. boy. Actually pretty tired, folks. I'm gonna do one more. Okay, so it doesn't have messages anymore. You guys notice that? Nothing here anymore. Yeah, I like this. I like this. That's funny that he said it. Okay, so was that it? No, it's still there. What is this? Go to the lobby. Maybe it'll help there. What's going on? Whom we want to play on? I don't know. That's weird. Anyway, I'm gonna do a little bit. I'm gonna do one more. How do I get to this? Solo. We do sword crab. Maybe we should do the other moon crab. Let's see what that's like.
Medium rare or well done.
It's a game. Enjoy yourself.
We gotta use an Earthright moon crab deck. Door 4 defense to your leader. Oh, Earthright 3. That means use up 3 Earthrights. Or Earth Sickles, I mean. And then I'll deal 4 damage to all enemies following.
The spark of knowledge.
Wait, what? It transformed? Oh, it's a spell. I'm like, why did it turn into that? Premium Ramp. I'm on a Guardian Goat.
I don't want to hurt you.
Whoa, am I lagging? What's going on? Bruh. Bruh.
None shall escape the lash of my flame!
I warned you.
I would. Just realized it's super evolution too.
Disappear. Ah, nap time. Repent.
Oh, another super evolution? That's crazy how super evolution basically makes it so that enemies can't, like, they can't counter. Like, you just get free attacks. What? This is also a single maker. Wait, what? Did they just fuse? Huh. You know what I really wonder? Is it possible to remove it? Like, is there amulet removal? There must be amulet removal, right? And if there is, then it just removes all 5 of the earth thingies. That would suck, right? Bruh, he just automatically evolves? just from using Earthright. This is crazy. And it makes them only cost 2, basically. And it deals damage to a random enemy. That's crazy. Join Crest Juno. Game Crest Juno Visionary Alchemist. What? Countdown 3. The end of your turn, Earthright. Bro. What do you mean countdown 3? Card destroyed when its counter reaches 0. Uh-oh. I want to use this one.
The Truth Seeker dons her mask.
That's crazy.
Easy, isn't it?
Easy, isn't it?
Disappear!
What?
Disappear!
Bro. Alright, hold on.
Disappear!
What? Oh, wait.
Verano.
Bruh.
The spark of knowledge. The legends are true!
Super Evolve.
Let me show you how history is made.
Wait. What is this? What is this? This is just where, so these are just basically effects that are in play, I guess. What happens every turn? The end of your turn is a summon a golem for Earthright 1. That's crazy. Don't even need it, of course, but I just want to see. Actually, you know what? I'll see. Right. What's that? What is this? I feel like I remember this card. Is this card in the first one? Holy Falcon.
Move it or lose it.
A trial I must overcome.
Getting a lot of 250s. All right, folks, I'm gonna get some rest. Let me add menu. Oh, additional menu. Tickets. Oh, 7. Yeah. Bro, why is this? Why are they saying I can't get messages? I don't want to play this. Gotta wait till we stream. I'm gonna go ahead and get some rest, guys, and then we'll get back on and we'll stream. And I'll do my first PvP matches, I guess. I have to do a little deck building before then. So maybe I'll do another video and when I wake up and maybe a little deck build. Or maybe I'll wake up, I'll stream. I don't know, whatever. We'll figure it out. But for now, game seems pretty interesting. Feel like there's a lack of cars, but I also know that they said they're gonna have a new set that's pretty soon. Like I think the end of next month, the end of July, I think they said. And then after that, it's like every 2 or 3 months, I guess. So the devs also know that they have to hurry up and get some more cars out here because 150 cars is kind of crazy when you have like 6 different crafts, right? Like I said, we did the math earlier. It's only 19 unique cars per craft right now. 19 unique cars to use is kind of, a little shaky, right? But at least there's neutrals, and then I wonder if there's 19 neutrals. Should we check real quick? Is it 19 neutrals also? It's 2 neutral legendaries instead of 3. 2 golds instead of 5. So that's 4. 2 silvers instead of 5. So that's 6. And then so there's 9 neutrals. 9 neutrals, 19 of each of these 6. Is it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, my bad. I always, you see, I was saying it earlier, I was like, is it 6 or 7? I couldn't remember. But yeah, 7 crafts. So 19 of each of the 7 crafts, and then 9 neutral cards. For 100 and whatever, 140 something, right? Total. Interesting enough. The original thing is probably gonna be a little weird, but we'll have more cars in a month or so. It's not right on all of it. Anyway, thanks everybody for hanging out. Chilling, whatever you may want to call it. Pretty late, so I'm about to get some rest. Get back at it tomorrow. Really interested in getting my sorry, I was scrolling the interwebs. Well, anyway, I'm interested in getting into the battles and seeing how everything plays and seeing what's the strong stuff, seeing what's gonna be kicking my butt. So anyway, I'm done for now, guys. Thanks everybody for hanging out. This is another exclusive for you guys, even though I said I wasn't going to be doing too many. Maybe I'll be doing more than I expected. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys later. Should I do the outro? Nah, that's the stream thing. Actually, did I do it on the, I feel like I did it on the, maybe I didn't do it, I don't know. I'm not doing it right now. So just later, guys. Oh, man. I'm mad that I can't see what the hell that message is. I don't know what the hell it is. Why do I have a fucking red thing right there? I can't read the message. It won't let me click it. But anyway, I'm going, guys. I'll see you in the morning or in the evening or at night, whenever it is that I stream. Till then, follow everything, subscribe everywhere. I really appreciate it. Later, 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 later.